It is that time of year again. You hear the music for March Madness.
Actually, you don't hear it, but
yeah, you do. You might not hear it in your thing.
A lot of people, I hear it.
You hear it?
I'm just saying they don't hear it in the studio, in our live studio.
Well,
yeah, that was March Madness, and that brings us to more compelling upsets in the making, possibly. And another $200, $300 for me in my pocket. I always win those pools.
I was kind of mad last year when we were here as students at IMS. Again, we are on evolutionpop.com. You can call the studio in at 630-230-1744. And I did that for the first time without looking at the sign, so I'm pretty proud of myself.
Oh yeah, that's real good.
And but we had a bet because one of our fellow students here had worked at Baker Square.
Yeah.
And he betted whoever wins, I'll bring in the pie. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, my show won because we did it over on sportsound.com.
Yeah.
Thing between a whole bunch of shows in us.
Yeah.
My show won because we were the only ones to pick Villanova. Everybody else picked Arizona. I mean, Arizona was out in the first weekend last year.
Yeah.
I mean, a
lot of people
16.
picked. Was that Virginia? A lot of people picked Virginia last year. And they lost the first game.
Virginia lost.
That was the first game they lost.
Yeah, Virginia lost as well. Yeah, it was Virginia. Virginia lost the first in the first round, and Loyola danced their way into everybody's hearts and
to the Final Four.
To the Final Four.
Got beat by Michigan.
Yep. They got but it was a good run for a Chicago team. But you don't see.
You never see that from Illinois team at all.
You don't see that. I mean, I think the last time we got excited about an Illinois team,
2004,
was not necessarily University of Illinois, but didn't a Southern Illinois go a couple years ago?
SIU, yeah, they went to the Sweet 16.
Sweet 16, but they didn't make it to the Final Four.
They went to the second weekend, yeah.
But that was some big news for Illinois basketball because Illinois State, like the actual state, not like the university. But
the basketball team, yeah.
But 2004, I remember that because there was a couple guys that I actually went to college with.
Okay.
Over at Lincoln College who played on that team, and it was kind of cool seeing some of the guys that I went to school with be on the TV playing. I was like, "Oh, I know those guys."
Oh yeah, that is pretty cool. I went to school with Corey Williams, and my sister babysat him. Corey Williams was a 1992 graduate of the Arizona's Final Four. When they went to the Final Four, he hit I want to say three-pointers in a row. And I was in the mountains in Tennessee on the way back from Florida when that game was on, and we were listening to it in the mountains, me and my buddy Willie, Big Willie Duke.
In the old Smoky Mountains of Tennessee, huh?
Yeah, we were down there.
Yep. Ooh, I got some stories about that one for 1 week for Kyle's Crazy Corner.
Oh yeah,
I got a crazy story, and it's nothing illegal, I promise. Well,
okay, we'll have to edit that. So we'll be on there next week.
Oh, we can do it next week.
We'll do that next week. And we got also Rico's Reel to Reel coming next week. I told you guys it would be this week, but I did not make it to a movie last night, so I apologize because it was between Green Book and what was the other one I had chose?
A Star is Born.
A Star is Born, and I really didn't get a lot of votes for A Star is Born, but one I think, and I really wanted to go see A Star is Born, but I didn't end up seeing any of them.
Why don't you just say A Star was Born 1 and go see A Star is Born? It's our poll. We can rig it if we want to.
Because I really didn't want to.
If rich people can rig to get their students into school, I think you can rig your own poll, dude.
Well, no, I'm not a rigger, though. I'm not a rigger.
It's not like it's.
I'm not a rigger. I don't like rigging.
It's not like it's something that's going to be life or death. It's
rigger with an attitude.
You know what? I saw you have 5 votes for Green Book and only 2 for. No, nobody's going to care. So okay. Like, okay, cool. Rico saw this. People are promoting it.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry. I just had to get on you.
That's the rant. That's Kyle's rant. He's always ranting at me.
One of many probably tonight.
I know.
We got a couple, but you know, who do you think is going to take it this year?
I have not even seen. I think the first actual couple teams that were locks came in on Sunday. But the tournaments actually just started yesterday.
Yeah, all the conference championship tournaments and stuff.
And I know Illinois and Northwestern play tonight, so they'll be one of those teams that be out real quick, and they play Iowa.
Yep.
The winner plays Iowa, so they'll be out in the next 2 days.
They're saying. My people are saying that the Iowa is going to win the Big Ten tournament.
They said Iowa's struggling big time.
Yeah, but
that's what I heard.
It's going to be interesting to see because it's a lot of different.
How do you feel about that?
What
about for instance, everybody's involved in the conference tournament, and the number 11 team, number 12 team can win it and go automatically to the tournament.
I think that's fair.
You think that's fair?
I think that's totally fair.
So
if you, because
do you know what that means?
Obviously, if you have a couple teams, but every team or every conference pretty much has somebody that's a lock for the tournament.
Oh,
at least one.
Definitely. But the thing about this is,
at least one.
You say that, yeah.
But if you sit there and you have a team that's not like bad, but they're good enough, and they sit there and they earn the right to win their conference championship tournament. You're damn right they should go into the tournament because they won their tournament. Right?
Do you know what that actually is? What I call that?
What?
I call that a practice for 30 weeks. You can practice for like 26 weeks just to play good basketball 1 week.
Yeah, I mean, more than 1 week, but
50. You could practice for 50 weeks with your teammates. Not coaches not involved. You can practice 50 weeks with your teammates just to play good 2 weeks and win a tournament. Do you realize that?
Yeah.
That's how that's.
But I mean, you got to make sure that you win the tournament. If you're going to walk in there at a 500 or below, 500
you could be a 0 in 30 teams, 0 28 team. If you win basketball games for those 10 days, you can win the tournament.
Yeah. It's all pretty
that
much,
I think is pitiful.
Well, I don't think anybody's going to go to that extreme, but it could happen.
Because it
could happen.
Remember, the Big Ten just started having their tournament.
Yeah, like 10 years ago.
Yeah, because everybody else. Because before then, it was always the same teams getting in the top 5. Who would those be? Michigan States, Michigans, Illinois, Ohio States, Iowas. Those five would be locks. Wisconsin, those 5 would be locks, and that would be.
Indiana has always been I don't really like college. I mean, I like college basketball, but I don't have a team where I say, "Oh, that's my team."
Yeah.
Right. I mean, for football, it's Florida State. Always has been.
That's mine. Yeah.
But I mean,
from maroon and gold, baby.
It's always going to be that.
Seminoles, baby.
Exactly. But I mean, for college basketball, I always sit there and I see like Indiana, and it's like, okay, I want them to do good. I have no ties to Indiana.
I used to just want them to lose right away, like lose quick, lose and get out the way.
Maybe because I like the fact that you
like the crazy coach.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
You like the crazy antics of Bobby Knight. That's what you liked.
Yes.
You liked that totally.
Well, I mean, I like the little swag and the little
edginess.
Yes. Kind of like the edginess of.
There's never ever going to be a coach like Bobby Knight ever again. No coach is going to pick up a chair and throw it across the floor.
If anybody gives me a job, I will, because I'll throw a chair across the floor. I actually did.
You probably throw a kid because he.
When I threw a chair one time in a little, I want to call it peewee, but it was like traveling basketball.
Yeah.
I was getting fouled because I was. When I was younger, I was one of the tallest kids because I grew fast. Yeah. So I was always like the center and stuff. Mm-hmm. Well, all right, give me the ball. People were always following me but not getting the calls. And I remember one game I got so mad I threw a chair. And my dad was my coach, and he sat me. He's like I'm not having that kind of thing, that kind of attitude on the team. You're sitting for the fourth quarter.
Well, it's 7:30 about now. And I love cutting you off at 7:30.
Yeah.
Because I like to give you your time for your rant.
Yes.
Do you have one?
For tonight?
Do you have a rant? Do you have anything you want to talk about? Do you have anything that pees you off? Anything that you don't like anymore in sports? Anything you don't like in the movies? Anything you don't like about the law? Anything that Kyle does not like? Special 7:30 episode every Wednesday of Kyle's Corrupt Corner.
Well, it's not really anything bad this week. It's more of what I got to witness.
Okay.
All right.
Enlightenment.
I was talking to one of my friends on the phone.
Okay.
Who we were actually on FaceTime, and she was walking around. Her kids were up and everything, and they were running around having a good time. Well, her little girl cannot say my name. She cannot say Kyle. It sounds.
Is that because her dad is like in the room and she can't say it?
No. They're separated. And
okay.
I mean, we're not dating. We're just
trying to get. I'm trying to paint the picture.
We're just friends right now.
Okay.
I mean, and that's.
Are you in the friend zone?
No, I'm not in the friend zone, but we're just friends right now.
Okay.
I mean, because we're taking it slow.
Okay.
We're taking it easy. I
can't sing today, can I?
I don't know what I want. I don't know what she wants. We're just gonna see where it goes. We're enjoying what this is, whatever this is.
What I want.
Exactly. But whatever this is, we're just gonna let it go. But her daughter called me KK, right?
Oh, great.
So she called me my KK.
Okay.
All right. Well, last night I had a little bit of performance enhancements in me, and
Kyle likes to smoke cigarettes.
All of a sudden, her little daughter
and inhale cigars.
grabs the phone and starts running around the house, screaming, "My KK, my KK!" But as she was running from her mom, but seeing the facial expression of this child, through the video, it was like if I could record it, it would be amazing. And she kept on screaming, laughing, screaming, "My KK!" And I was laughing my butt off for about maybe 3 or 4 minutes. I don't know if you saw my post about something. I said you gave me the best 3 minutes of my life. It was not sexual. It wasn't dirty, but it was that, and it was something that you don't witness every day.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I mean, because you see the happiness of the kid who doesn't think, okay, nobody can see me except for this guy, but I'm sitting there looking at her like, oh my God, she's smiling from ear to ear.
Yeah.
She's happy. You see all the emotions of that.
Yeah,
and that right there, I told her, I was laughing, and I told her, I said, thank you for the best 3 minutes of my life. That was awesome. Yeah. I mean, it might have not been of my life, but it was very.
I knew it was going to come sooner there.
It was, but it made my day though, and it changed my whole perspective. It was like, holy crap! All right. This is crazy.
All right. Once again, we're here at evolutionpop.com. That was Kyle's Corrupt Corner. And
it was a little bit PG today. So
yeah, it wasn't as corrupt. Classic Corner. It's 630-230-1744. We are here until 8. Give us a call. Let us chime in. We'll be back talking about something you might not be interested in, but guess what? I think everybody's going to be interested in this part of it.
And plus, we have the microphone, so we kind of rule the roost.
Something new for men. A high-end salon offering handcrafted haircuts and a wide array of grooming services, including beard trims, hair coloring, waxing, facial treatments, manicures, and relaxing scalp treatments that also help with hair loss prevention. Try our signature service, the executive haircut, starting with a 5-minute head, neck, and shoulder massage and scalp cleanse. After the haircut, our guests receive another scalp cleanse and conditioner, followed by a hot towel finish and styling. 18A Fine Men's salons are a completely different experience than any other haircut. Everything we do is geared toward the hair and grooming needs of men, just like you. You'll receive an exceptional